All right, if there's not, then we want to create a variable called model and set that to, oops, model, and we want book. And then we just simply have to render a template. So res.render, and the template we want to render is books/details, and then we just want to pass in the model. All right, so that should do it. We'll save that, and then we need to go to the view or the template. So I'm going to go to public templates books details.dust, and then we should be able to access things. For instance, the cover image. I think we should be able to just say book.cover. Let's see if that works. So you want to restart your server, and let's go ahead and reload this. All right, now that is the actual cover, so we can't tell. Let's click on this one, and there we go. You can see that the cover is now dynamic. So let's do the rest of the fields here. We'll do the title. Okay, so we should just be able to do book.title, category, book.category. All right, author, book.author, and publisher. Did I mess this up here? Yeah, that should only be one curly brace. All right, and this will be book.publisher. And then the price, book.price, and the description. This will be the full text. And then add to cart. And I think that's good for now. We're not going to configure the add to cart yet. So let's save that and reload. And now we get the correct information. Okay, so this view's done, the books. Now what I want to do is in the manage section, I want this to be dynamic. Alright, so we're basically doing the same thing that we've been doing. So we're going to open the controller. Okay, we want controller manage. I'm going to close books for now. Book model we can also close. DB we can close. Yeah, so basically we can close all this. Okay, so we're in the manage.js controller. Alright, so we want to do the home page, the manage home page is just going to render the template. There's nothing that I want to do there. Next we have books, which is the screen I just showed you. So first of all, we have to include the model. Alright, let's also do the category model. Okay, and this is going to be very similar to the front end. Okay, so we're going to use book.find, and the first parameter we want to do for find is going to be what we want to look for, and we want all of them, so we're just going to put in an empty object here. Alright, and then the next parameter will be function. Alright, and we want to put error and books. Okay, so you can see the pattern. All of our controllers are basically doing the same thing. So once you get the hang of it, it's just easy. Okay, so we want to check for an error. If we do have an error, let's just console log it. Alright, and then we want our model, so we're going to say variable model, Alright, and we're going to pass in books and also categories. Alright, and then we just need to render. Alright, so what we want to render is the index. Yeah, we just want manage index and then pass in the model. Alright, so we'll save that, and then we want to open up the template. So we want manage index. Oh, you know what? We don't want that. That's not what we want to do. We want manage books, I believe. Yeah. Manage/books. Let me just take a look at this real quick. Books index. Alright, and then let's see, we can close that. And I want manage books index. Alright, so let's see, we have just some static stuff here. Let's get rid of these two table rows, and then we want to put this in our loop. Okay, so just like we did in the front end, we're going to say books, and we need an end tag here, books, and then we should be able to get the ID dot underscore ID, the title, which will be dot title, category, and let's see, we have the edit button, so we need the ID right here. So we'll do, we'll do dot underscore ID. Alright, so let's save that, and hopefully that works. Alright, we want to reload here. Alright, so something's not right. What did I do? Categories is not defined. Do I need the categories here though? Oh, I don't need this. Yeah, I don't need this. Alright, let's try that. Oh, I need to restart the server, that's right. Alright, so it's still not working. So it's not giving us an error. So it's just something to do with fetching the data. Oh, I have this in the home page. I don't want that. So I need this to be books, and then this one, let's render the home page. Okay, so it'll be manage/index for that. Alright, so let's try that. There we go. So there's our two books. Alright. So let's do the categories now. Okay, so we want to, I'm going to go to controllers, manage.js, which are already in, and let's see, we want /categories, and basically we're going to do the same thing we did here. I'm going to just copy this. Actually, I'll copy everything that's in here. So route.get, Yeah, I'm going to copy this and paste that in here. Alright, except we want to change books to category. Categories, model equals categories. Alright, and then we want to render manage slash categories slash index. Alright, and then we want the view. So public templates manage categories index. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing that we did with the books. I'm going to get rid of that. And then we should be able to loop through the categories. And I really love this syntax, not having to type out loops. I really like Dust. I think I like it better than Jade. Okay, so now we should be able to say dot underscore ID and dot, what is it, dot name. Alright, and then for the edit link, we want the ID right here. Okay, so this is going to be dot underscore ID, and we'll save that. Hopefully that works. Categories. We don't have any current categories, so let's see. I'll just manually add a category. All right, so let's see. We're in the TechBooks database here. This is just the MongoDB client. Let's say show collections. We get categories, so db dot categories dot find. Alright, so we don't have any, so we can say db dot categories dot insert. And let's see, we want to insert basically just a name. Alright, so name Nodejs. Okay, and now if we go back here and reload, you can see our category. Okay, so that's it for display. We have everything displaying. In the next video, we need to start working on being able to add books and categories, edit them, and delete them. All right, and then after that, finally, we'll do the cart in the front end. So I will see you in the next video.